Well, now if these are the light rays reflected from the plane mirror, right? Because they have incidented again at right angles to the plane of the mirror. Consider this is the plane of the mirror. Now, as I have already told you, if you make this plane mirror into a convex mirror, and what is convex mirror? Convex mirror is the one which is bulged upward. And see what happens to these light rays. Are they not moving away? And that is what is divergence. Understood? It's all because of the curvature here. Right? Now, how will you draw this diagram? That is what we have to do in this tutorial.
Hello and welcome to Education at SSBJ online video tutorials. Since we are in revision mode, in this video tutorial, we shall discuss two important problems, in fact questions of chapter Light of class 8th. These are very important as far as examination is concerned. The first question is, explain with the help of diagram divergence of light ray in convex mirror. This we have already completed. We'll revise it and see how can we draw this properly. So you need to practice it. Second question is, draw the ray diagram of refraction of light through glass slab. So in these two questions we will go ahead again revising with the help of few demonstrations and how to draw them on paper. Here we go.
Now right in front of you is a mirror placed. I am just taking right on the top of that mirror. You can see the curvature. And we have arranged three light rays from the source of light in such a way that they are parallel to each other and they go and fall onto the surface of the mirror. I am not telling what mirror is it. Now question is, you should tell what is the mirror. Is it concave mirror or convex mirror? Right? Just by looking at the reflected light rays. You can see reflected light rays are a bit dim compared to the incident rays. And they are moving away. Right? I am sure that you will tell me that the mirror which is used here is a convex mirror, because convex mirror diverges the light rays. This phenomena is called divergence. They move away. You can see these light rays are moving away. But now I am bringing the camera and make you to see inside the mirror now. Look at inside the mirror. And inside the mirror, they appear as if they are converging, isn't it? Well, now if these are the light rays reflected from the plane mirror, right? Because they have incidented again at right angles to the plane of the mirror. Consider this is the plane of the mirror. Now, as I have already told you, if you make this plane mirror into a convex mirror, and what is convex mirror? Convex mirror is the one which is bulged upward. And see what happens to these light rays. Are they not moving away? And that is what is divergence. Understood? It's all because of the curvature here. Right? Now, how will you draw this diagram? That is what we have to do in this tutorial.
Let us take a ruled paper. And why ruled paper? We need to practice on ruled paper because we are again going to draw it in the exam on ruled paper like this. And important thing is, I want you to now pause this video and keep your compass box, particularly a scale as well as a protractor with you. Right? It appears to be very simple when you watch the entire video without actually drawing it, but when it comes to exam, it will be very difficult to draw it again. So the first thing what you have to do here is make use of the lines which are already there on the ruled paper, right? And keep a scale there. I have selected one line which is here, and I have taken a scale here because I just want to trace that line and draw the straight line there, right? The next thing is keep a protector, but this is not the way how I have to keep the protector, because I am going to draw now a convex mirror, and convex mirror I can draw even by keeping like this, but then I have to keep properly, right? And then draw a curve. Now did you understand why did I use a protractor to draw divergence of light here? To draw the convex mirror, right? Well, then you have to show that it's a mirror, so you have to shade it on one side. That indicates it's a rough side. It doesn't give any image on that side. It's a back side of the image, whereas this is the front side of the image. And every mirror will have a center point here. It's called pole of the mirror here, right? So this is pole of the mirror. So when you are working on your notebook now, pause this video, draw this, and then go to the next step. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll write pole here. Okay, and then this axis which you have seen right in front of you, this is the axis called principal axis. Recall the previous video of principal axis of concave mirror, right? So I'll write principal axis here. Now let me take two light rays parallel to the principal axis, one above here, another is here. So again I am using these lines, right? So let me keep this scale back and draw the light ray, and at the bottom also let me keep the scale right on that line which is already there on the ruled paper and draw a straight line. So these two are the incident rays, and you have seen already during the start of this video how will they reflect, right? You can refer, go back and see how will they reflect, they diverge. But to draw a rays which are diverged, I have taken a reference point here. Look at this reference point, right? So why that reference point is because I am going to keep this scale here right on that reference point, one end here, and the second edge, the same scale should move along with this point of incident and the reference point, and now I am ready to draw the reflected ray, and reflected ray will go back here and in this direction. Okay, so reflected ray is done. In the same way, keeping this as a reference point, down below we have to draw reflected ray. Now you can see this convex mirror, right? Convex mirror, and these are the rays which have diverged after reflection from the convex mirror, right? Now diagram is not yet over. When these reflected light rays are brought back, suppose if you can bring back these reflected light rays, will they not pass through this point? Surely, and that we have to do it. But reflected light rays cannot be brought back because it's an opaque body here. So the direction I can show, I am keeping again back this and show that with the help of a dotted line. That means it is just a direction here. Okay. In the same way, I am keeping this way here the scale right on these 2 points and draw this here. So I can tell you now that when they are extended back, they appear to meet on a point on the principal axis, and that is the point which is called principal focus, right? Please recall principal focus of concave mirror. It's bit different, and we will take up both together in the next video. So you will have a correct difference of that and a practice of drawing.
But the question sometimes comes, define principal focus of the convex mirror. Okay, make it mirror here. This is mirror, not lens. If at all I have used the word lens, you have to correct it as a mirror, right? So let me correct it this also here in the video editing. Okay, now how will you define principal focus of convex mirror, right? Simple. Light rays which are parallel to the principal axis, these are the light rays which are parallel to the principal axis, gets diverged, these are diverged rays, after reflected from convex mirror, right? And when these diverged rays are extended backward, they appear to meet at a point on the principal axis, and this point is called principal focus of convex mirror. This is very important diagram. Both the diagrams are very important diagrams, and these are the basics of the spherical mirrors. Though it is not there in your syllabus of class 8th light chapter, I am requesting you to consider this, and we shall have a diagram for the exams, because this will help you in future classes, right? See you with another video about spherical mirrors, which combines again a ray diagram of convex and concave mirrors together. Draw the diagram of path of light ray through glass slab. This particular diagram, though it is not completely included in your syllabus, I am speaking about class 8th, but the knowledge of drawing of path of light ray through glass slab is so important that in future classes like 10th and 12th, it will be easier for you to continue with this chapter, and that is why we'll take up this, understand, and also try to include as far as exams are concerned. This is very important question. Let us recall part of our previous experiment using a glass slab, right? And see how far it will be helpful us to draw the diagram. This light ray is moving from medium air, and I am keeping a medium glass. Now what all those mediums are? You know, there are three mediums, three important mediums. Okay, let me cover this. And what are those three important mediums? Glass medium, medium of water, and then air. In all the three mediums, light pass through, right? Light pass through glass. But look at this, when the light passes through glass, look at this, this is what is incident ray, and this is the ray which you can see here inside is a refracted ray, because the light has taken bend while passing from one medium to another medium. And what is the medium here at this stage? Light is moving in air, and then it enters into a medium called glass, and then it again comes out into a medium called again air. So it is air to glass, glass to air, right? But see, when it is allowed to pass through air, it moves straight. But when you keep another medium here, it bends, right? This property of light is called refraction. So while light moving from one medium to another medium, it bends in its direction. Actually its direction is different, but it is bending and moving in different direction. You can see that, right? Back to the question again. Draw the diagram of path of light ray through glass slab, and what we require is a ruled paper. I hope you will pause this video, bring your ruled paper and scale everything what is required to draw, including protractor, and continue as how the video go. right? So what we require is a scale, and since we are drawing a path of light ray through glass slab, first thing what you have to do is draw the rectangle. And what does that rectangle represents? That rectangle represents a glass slab. Okay, and then keep your scale as how it is shown on your screen. Well, assuming that you're following the instructions on your screen, we'll continue now. So why we have kept this scale in the manner seen on your screen? Because we are going to draw an incident ray. So the line which is drawn there is an incident ray. You have to draw that line now. Now imagine, suppose if a light ray goes and then there is no glass medium, how will that light ray will move? Because it has to go in the air itself. And when a light moves in one particular medium, it goes straight, and that is what we have seen in the experiment. But now we are keeping a glass slab in between and making the light to strike on the glass slab. Right? Now what I do, and you all should do, is indicate the direction of that light ray. And how will you do that? You have to show it as a dotted line. This is how. Don't draw a straight line there. If you draw a straight line, it means there is a light ray which is going straight through this glass slab, which doesn't happen. So don't draw the straight line, you have to draw the dotted direction of the incident ray. After that, as how it is shown on your screen, bring down your scale and keep it as how it is shown your screen, as on your screen, in such a way that the next light ray which is going out should go parallel to the direction of the incident ray. Now look at this direction and this ray which is going out of the glass slab, and so this line should be drawn parallel to the direction of the incident ray. That is why we have to draw this first. This will help us to draw this line. Both are to be parallel. Okay, and then you can see here this light ray has fallen directly on this, but it has gone in different path. That means in between there is some bend. So keep your scale as how it is shown on the screen and draw that line. Well, so first stage of your diagram is over. Take out the scale, and now your diagram looks like this. This is the incident ray. It has taken bend here, and then it has moved in this direction. It was supposed to go in this direction had there been no glass slab, right? But this has gone parallel to the direction of the incident ray. Now after this, what you have to do, you have to write, that is label the diagram. This is incident ray and this one is refracted ray, right? Now this is again a refracted ray. We call it as emergent ray. It is emerging out. Again you can call it even as a refracted ray. It is refraction because of refraction. See, it takes bend here. It takes again bend here. So it is also a refracted ray, right? Or you can call it as an emergent ray. So light, while passing from one medium to another medium. So this is one medium, air, and then it is going to this glass medium. It has taken bend. It bends, isn't it? And this, it bends in its direction, and this phenomena is called refraction of light. Look at this, refraction. refraction of light. Next is, you can look at this point here. This is the point of incident. Now on that point of incident, you have to keep a protractor, because I want a perpendicular line which is to be drawn to the plane of this glass slab. So you keep a protractor in this way and find out where is exactly a 90 degree here. Then take out your protractor and join those dots, and that is the perpendicular which is drawn. Look at this. In the same way, at this point also, you have to keep a protractor, make a mark at 90 degree, and then join those dots. That is a perpendicular drawn to this plane. So you have drawn this perpendicular. And why did we do that? Well, the answer to this question will be discussed in the next video. I want you to practice this again and be ready for the next video. In the next video, we are going to learn why did we draw the line here, which is perpendicular to this surface, and this line is perpendicular to this surface of the glass slab. Hope you will practice this diagram. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.